not working out. Let's go to Emo Poser. My boy, what's happening?
Good.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Well, I'm glad you called in. I spoke with you recently on the Mega64 Podcast last Sunday night. It was a pleasure.
It was fun.
I'm glad you called in. I'm gonna hit start here. We're gonna get right into it. This is Lords of Shadow 2 with that stunning stare from Mr. Belmont here. Or excuse me, Dracula.
So this is Dracula. This is like their depiction of Dracula.
Be warned.
Yes, and be warned. This is the ultimate depiction of Dracula. He's a handsome guy.
He does look pretty freaking good, man.
I will say that I was a little happier with the what was it called? The Lords of Shadow 1 kind of Gabriel Belmont. He looked a little more human. He looks a little different now. He's turned. He's a lord. He's a Prince Dracula. You know, the inhabitants of the castle, they want to keep him there because they gain power off of him, and they can't survive without him, you know what I mean?
So he's trying to escape is like the premise?
Well, right now he is, but he keeps fucking tripping out and going into this, like, mythical world where, yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
You shouldn't do that if you're trying to escape.
Okay, this is what I want, though. Ensnared Demon grants unlimited chaos and void magic. This is a boss fight. I gotta fight Carmilla, which was a boss, one of the three, Lords of Shadow in which the titular title comes from. And Carmilla was defeated in the previous game. They brought her back in this one. To do another little fight, kind of mini boss bullshit thing. Okay, now, cameo. But here's the thing. I got unlimited void power, so I'm going Chaos Claws, and I'm just I need to target her.
Yeah.
No, I need to target her. Oh.
Absolutely. Hey, man.
Yeah.
I had a quick music question.
Sure, let's talk musics. Look at that cutscene. Boom, right into the defeat.
Perfect.
I watched how to do this on YouTube. That's the only reason.
Do you have any bands, like really solid 90s punk bands? Because I only have like one punk band from the 90s that I know of is from the 90s that I'm like super into. But
there was an awesome 90s punk band from San Diego, California that got fairly large enough to where you'll be able to find their stuff, called Swindle.
Swindle.
Yeah, and they were a band that I listened to when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And, I'm out of Chaos Magic. Fuck this.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm going to cast another one. Look at that.
Oh,
boom. Okay, Void Sword. So, I'm going to freeze. Watch this. You're frozen. Just like that movie. Win in a cat. Oh, wait, where'd she go? She didn't work. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so... Swindle. Yeah.
Right.
I think you'll like him.
Do you know who a Wilhelm Scream is?
I've heard that name, but I don't know anything about them.
They're cool. They're like thrashy. They sound like their instruments had like a thrashy metal influence. But it's cool. But I was wondering, do you have like any hobbies or interests that you're like super into that no one around you or you associate with is into?
Yes, almost all of my hobbies are exactly how you described them.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, I am a big airsoft enthusiast.
Yeah.
And I don't know anyone else currently that is. I've had like Sean come out with me a few times. I've had Derek come, and you know, I've had friends that have like tried it because I have so much gear that I've like kind of set them up. But no, I don't really know anybody else.
Really? Even in San Diego?
I mean, there's people I know at those fields that I see because I've just been going for so many years.
But not like your personal friends?
No. And there were times where I was on a team. This is really hard to concentrate and do this at the same fucking time. There were times where I was like on a team where I played with a bunch of guys pretty regularly. But no, I don't really know anyone that is into airsoft. I wouldn't consider video games a real hobby, especially aside from Rocco. No one really plays the games that I play. Like I play a lot of Japanese stuff.
Well, aren't those mostly single-player RPGs?
Yes, I play a lot of single-player story-based games.
Yeah.
And stuff like this, action adventure. puzzle. Let's see, what other hobbies? I don't know anyone else that skateboards.
I'd love to skateboard if I could, but I can get like a pop, shove it, and an ollie.
Yeah, keep practicing, man. I can't do much more. I like skateboarding in a board park, like in a concrete board park.
Yeah.
I gotta just fucking defeat these guys and get some points. Oh, my health is like gone. Done.
The only park around here, it's like, basically you just go there and like rob somebody else. It's just a real piece of shit.
That's, where do you live?
I am from Benton Harbor. And then I moved to the town over. But
Benton Harbor, what?
Michigan.
Michigan.
It's the only city.
Oh, I'm under her
it's the
spell.
only city, but it's the most violent city in Michigan.
Oh,
Brother!
that's terrible.
Yeah, it's stupid. But I don't live in there anymore.
Yeah, I feel like you might be met with a lot of opposition growing up in Michigan.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I wouldn't go to the park if they're going to rob you there. So, yeah, I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, I was thinking like...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Are you into like goth stuff? Because I have no idea like what goth stuff, like a goth scene is about.
Yeah.
Besides the music though, but I imagine if you would go to like a bar or something that's like goth themed.
Oh, excuse me.
Music,
Yeah.
it'd be dope.
You think it'd be dope at a goth club?
Yeah, is there such a thing as that?
Oh, you better believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is, and I'll tell you all about it right now. See, there are several goth clubs out there, Emo Poser, and I've been to a few of them.
Oh yeah.
Rocco's been to a few of them too. And you know what goes on in these goth clubs?
No.
Well, some of these clubs have a room or a certain area that is dedicated to fetish. And there's girls that get tied up in ropes.
What?
And there's whipping and people that are chained to like a cross.
Oh.
All kinds of things. No cell phones allowed in those areas.
Oh, absolutely.
You can just go up there and watch the freaks play. It's fun stuff, dude. It's a good time. And then downstairs they play all the hits, man. They'll usually have like an 80s. There's a place I go to in San Diego here. I've met a couple Mega64 fans out there.
Really?
There's also it's called Sabat, and it's down in Hillcrest. And then there's some nice ones up in LA. There's a Bar Sinister is a club that happens up in LA. It's pretty good.
Is LA cool for like that scene?
Hold on, say that again. Well, I'm gonna get ready for it this time, though. Ask that question again.
Is LA cool for that scene?
Is LA cool?
Like, well, I guess in general, but like for abstract or alternative scene.
For try again. Let's try that again.
Like for an abstract or alternative scene, is LA cool?
Are you kidding? LA is the coolest, man. That's where. Haven't you heard?
Yeah.
No.
It's where it all happens.
I didn't know.
If you're not in LA, you can't make it in show business. You didn't know that?
I mean, I guess I didn't know if like show business type cats were rad or not.
Well, hey, be warned, okay?
Be warned.
It's that's where you go to make dreams come true.
LA?
Yeah.
Do
You gotta
know
be
any
in LA.
writers?
That's what everyone thinks. And here's the thing. LA is fun in a small dose. I don't like being there for over 48 hours.
Yeah.
It's a nice place to visit. I wouldn't want to live there. I'd love
That's
to
how I am
work
with
there.
Detroit.
You know, if I had work there and I was going up to do something, and that's usually what it is, and then I'll come back home, it's great. It's a fun city. There's always something to do.
Huh. Do you know any writers, Garrett?
Do I know any writers?
Yeah.
Like published authors that write novels or fan fiction? Because I got a buddy, Zach, who writes a badass fan fiction.
I've never read fan fiction, but you can get
Let's
that.
hear. Hold on, we'll have a round of applause for my buddy Jack. Jack?
Big dude, brother.
Zach.
Zach.
But what kind of writer do you mean?
I don't know. Like novels, short stories, or even just for like some sort of somewhat dignifiable website? Like anyone who can make a living off riding?
I don't know anybody who personally makes a living off riding. I know many people do, but none that I know or have ever been friends with.
Yeah.
I imagine it's a hard thing.
Oh yeah. Because Michigan's not the place for it.
No. Well, here's the thing. Yes, it is. Because all the facetious talk that I had earlier about Los Angeles being the place that you have to go if you want to be in show business or if you want to have a career or have a artistic any fucking thing, that's all bullshit because the internet is everywhere. So it doesn't matter if you're on an Indian reservation in Nevada or stuck in Missouri or Georgia, or maybe you're not stuck. Maybe you like it in Georgia, like my dear sweetie Cody. But maybe, Michigan's the place for you. I don't think that, ouch. I don't think that, you can't make it as a rider there, though.
Yeah, it's just there's like no around here like legitimate editors or really
Didn't mean to do that.
teachers, really anyone who can help.
Yeah, well, what are you saying? There's no teachers in Michigan?
Well, no teachers that are like of legitimate value of the style of writing I would like to do.
Well, how do you know that? I mean, have you checked out all the teachers that live in Michigan? I mean,
Well, not Michigan specifically, just my little area.
well, what, are you going to college or are you still in high school?
I'm kind of going to college. I go to community college. So
But
that's
you're in
probably-
high school still, right?
No, community college.
You're in community college. Okay, well, when you're done with community college, then take a course somewhere where you can, go to college somewhere where they do have teachers you like.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to branch out and maybe like try out the city because I know I can live in Chicago and I don't have to live in Southside because I have a friend who lives in Chicago who actually moved like to a really nice spot somehow. But I just want to see something. I need a new rep, like a new town too.
You need a new drug. One that won't
No.
get you sick. One that won't make you sleep all night. Do you like you big Huey Lewis and the News fan?
No.
Okay, well, we'll scratch that. If you're not down with Huey Lewis and the News, Emo Poser, I'm going to have you do some homework.
Alright, so Huey Lewis and the
Huey
News?
Lewis and the News and Swindle.
Swindle.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
And you're set.
Peace out, brother.
Peace out.
Brother.
All right, that was a good call. Thank you to my dear sweetie Emo Poser. We're going to hit this now. Boom. Oh, shit, where'd he go?